revelation is about to come. And there's only one incident recorded in the books of history that happened just before revelation happened. And that is the story of Zaid bin Haritha radiallahu anhu. So here Zaid is taken as a slave and he's sold several times. And eventually he is sold in a big market called the market of Uqaf, where the trading of slaves take place. And Khadija radiallahu anha's cousin, Hakim ibn Hazm, he buys the slave and then he gives the slave to Khadija because she gave him a large sum of money and said, buy me a good slave to look after the affairs in my house. When she got married, she gifted this young boy to the Prophet ﷺ. The Prophet ﷺ is not a prophet yet. He is Muhammad. The slave boy is with him all the time. He knows all his habits, he knows all his needs, all his wants, and they develop a very, very, very close bond. Back home, the father is frantic with worry. He starts to make inquiries. What could potentially have happened to my son? Somebody says, no. I am convinced that this boy is that missing boy from Yemen that we lost so many years ago. And the best part is, he belongs to one of the noblemen of Quraysh, the son of Abdul Muttalib. The Prophet ﷺ is known in Makkah as Muhammad bin Abdul Muttalib. So they come to him. So they start praising the Prophet ﷺ. Oh, you are such a nice person. We heard such good things about you. You're an honorable man. You are the custodian of Makkah. You are coming from the Quraysh tribe, etc. But there is somebody in your service. He's not a slave. He's our son. Please consider in ransom for our son all that we have brought from Yemen. So they show the Prophet ﷺ all the goods and the wealth that they brought from Yemen. So the Prophet ﷺ listens to the story. He said, look, let me make something clear. I don't need your ransom and I don't need your money. I will do the honorable thing and bring Zaid, and I will leave it to him. Those people were ecstatic. They couldn't believe it. Now Zaid is in his early 20s. 15 years have passed. He's in the service of the Prophet ﷺ. The Prophet ﷺ says, Zaid, come, sit here. Do you know these two people? Zaid radiallahu anhu recognizes him. They obviously can't recognize him. Remember, the features have changed from a long time. So Zaid radiallahu anhu says, this man is my father and that man is my uncle. And the Prophet ﷺ says, and you know me too. And I say, I will do the honorable thing and hand you over back to them if you so wish. On the other hand though, if you prefer to stay in my house, you may do so without any coercion. Zayd radiallahu anhu looks at the situation and he says, how can I choose anybody above you, O Muhammad?
CII Radio Sira Series with Professor Hafiz Sirajuddin Alamdeen.